PQNK is the Farmacy. Reconnecting our soil to save our health. Agriculture story. Evolved method, burying seeds for thousands of years, ignoring the natural ecosystem. Mechanization amplified the degradation of natural systems, WMD, weapon of mass destruction. Ancient conventional industrial, ACI, agriculture, a destructive production system. Science overlooked in agriculture, a costly oversight. The premise: illness as a symptom of agricultural deviance. We are living in a world of escalating chronic disease. Hospitals overflow, pharmaceuticals proliferate, and yet, illnesses like diabetes, heart disease, and cancer continue their relentless rise. We have been led to believe this is a medical problem requiring medical solutions. But what if we are treating symptoms while ignoring the root cause? The central thesis of this article is that the pandemic of modern illness is not a failure of medicine, but a symptom of a profound and widespread nutrient deficiency in our food. This deficiency is not a natural occurrence. It is the direct result of a 12,000-year deviation from nature's flawless blueprint for food production, a deviation accelerated into a full-blown crisis by the post-World War II industrial complex. Our hospitals have become sickness warehouses, managing pathologies that originate not in our genes, but in our soil. The true pharmacy, the source of preventative, nutrient-dense health, is not found in a pill bottle, but in a paradigm shift back to the way nature intended us to grow our food. Picnic. PQNK, Natural Ecosystem Science for Production Agriculture, to be pronounced as PICNIC, which stands for Paedar Qudratti Nizam Kashatqari, and means the Regenerative and Sustainable Pristine Organic Farming System. The original sin, agriculture born of fear, not scarcity. To understand our predicament, we must return to its origins. For over 400 million years, a self-sustaining biological production system thrived on Earth. Nature's resilient, decentralized seed distribution system, powered by wind, water, and animals, ensured breathtaking biodiversity and ecosystem health. Plants, the only species designed to produce food for all others, flourished in complex communities. Homo sapiens, however, observed a simple phenomenon: seeds discarded near their campsites would germinate and grow. This observation, born not from scarcity of wild food but from a fear of challenging dangerous wildlife, sparked a fateful idea. Instead of foraging, why not produce food in a concentrated, controlled manner? To protect seeds from birds and ants, they began to bury them. This single act, disturbing the soil, was the genesis of tillage agriculture. It was a system developed for human convenience, established without any understanding of the intricate natural ecosystem science it was violently disrupting. The first plow was a declaration of war on nature's design, a war we are still losing today. The accelerated decline, from plows to poison. For millennia, this system remained relatively small scale. The Industrial Revolution mechanized the plow, amplifying its destructive capacity. But the true catalyst for crisis emerged from the ashes of World War II. Corporations that had grown rich producing chemicals, munitions, and machinery found their markets evaporating in peacetime. They jointly targeted the world's largest production sector, agriculture. Their business model was brilliant and sinister. It required a broken system. Tillage had already begun disconnecting plants from the soil's innate fertility. These companies finished the job. They sold the solutions to the problems they helped create. Synthetic fertilizers replaced the microbial nutrient cycle. Pesticides replaced predatory insects and healthy plant immunity. Herbicides replaced natural weed suppression. Research was co-opted, not to question the flawed model, but to authenticate the products that propped it up. In a breathtakingly short period, we replaced a self-sufficient, 400-million-year-old biological production system with a chemistry-driven extraction system. We traded the living soil for a sterile, addictive dependency. Any production process that inundates soil with water, disturbs soil through tillage, or leaves soil bare without organic mulch cover does not qualify as natural ecosystem science for production agriculture. The picnic answer: the science of the natural ecosystem. Picnic, natural ecosystem science for production agriculture, is not a new alternative. It is the codification of the ancient, proven system we so foolishly abandoned. It is a science of remediation and regeneration, of working with nature's intelligence rather than against it. A picnic system begins by healing the wounds of industrial agriculture. We break the hardpan, the concrete-like layer forged by heavy machinery that severs the connection between the subsoil and plant roots. We build raised beds to ensure perfect drainage, preventing water inundation that drowns microbial life. They are terrestrial beings, they don't know how to swim. Upon this healed foundation, we replicate nature's blueprint. Zero tillage, the soil structure, a veritable metropolis for microbes, remains eternally intact. Roots are never uprooted, mycorrhizal networks stretch for miles undisturbed. Thick organic mulch, this is the system's thermostat, shield, and larder. It maintains the crucial soil temperature range, 13 degrees Celsius to 26 degrees Celsius, conserves moisture, suppresses weeds, and continuously feeds the biology below. Blooming microbial activity, this is the engine. Fed by the mulch, a thriving, diverse community of bacteria, fungi, and protozoa explodes into life. Perfect soil physics, the undisturbed, well-drained, mulch-covered soil maintains a perfect crumb structure, with open pores for aeration and water infiltration. In this system, soil microbes act as the plant's external gut and brain. They efficiently mine and process minerals from the parent material, creating a perfect, on-demand blend of nutrients specific to the genetic requirements of each plant species. The plant, receiving exactly what it needs when it needs it, achieves optimal health. Its fruit, its leaves, its seeds become vessels of true nutrition, dense with vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients. The natural ecosystem science was never applied in production agriculture. The rescue mission, from degradation to regeneration. This is how PQNK becomes the world's most important pharmacy. The nutrient-dense food it produces is our most powerful preventative medicine. As detailed in Earthworms, Chromium, and Community Health, a PQNK system naturally manages the entire spectrum of micronutrients. Earthworms and microbes make chromium and other essential elements bioavailable in perfect forms and quantities, preventing the deficiencies that lead to insulin resistance and a host of metabolic illnesses. Adopting PQNK is therefore not merely an agricultural choice. It is a moral and existential imperative for the health of humanity and all dependent life forms. It is a commitment to righting a 12,000-year wrong. We are not moving forward with more complex technology, we are stepping back into alignment with nature's profound intelligence. The solution to our global health and environmental crisis is not over the horizon. It is beneath our feet, in the vibrant, living ecosystem of the soil. We need only to stop fighting it, and learn to listen. PQNK is that language. PQNK is that path. PQNK is the pharmacy. Any production process that inundates soil with water, disturbs soil through tillage, or leaves soil bare without organic mulch cover does not qualify as natural ecosystem science for production agriculture, PQNK, picnic.